Money. Yo, Marine, what's going on, people? We're going to move on to part 3 of martial art Taekwondo. So that means we should be at orange belt. Keep in mind, like I stated, first, second, and third, which is the beginning. White, yellow, and orange. So now we're going to talk about this orange belt. We're going to finish this knowledge up so we can get down to the nitty gritty. And just give you guys some more information on Taekwondo. You know, you do have, you have many different kinds of Taekwondo. But I want you guys to pretty much understand, you know, the two main styles of Taekwondo. One comes from, and keep in mind now, I'm not Korean, so we know that's where it all originated from, so it's kind of hard for me to pronounce these names, but one style is called, actually it comes from Kukikawan. Kukikawan is the source of the sparring system. You know, when you spar, it's another one, kind of crazy now, so work with me. You got what you call the Sihap, S-I-H-A-P, Sihap, Kugwanji, which is now in like event at like the Summer Games, Olympics, you know, if that helps. But anyway, which really is all governed by the Taekwondo Confederation, which we call WIF, you know what I'm saying? Then the other one comes from what you call the international. The international Taekwondo is ITF. So just kind of give you some basic. Man, I know this stuff by heart, like, you just have to work with me, you know. But if you listen, like I said, you'll learn. You need to know everything there is about the martial art that you're learning. Like my dad used to say when I was 2, 3, you don't need to wear a shirt if you can't read what's on it. You know what I'm saying? So just like with Taekwondo, somebody asks you a question about it, you want to be able to have certain type of answers for it. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense? Okay. All right. And this is just basically kind of ending your knowledge part of Taekwondo, so it's not really that long. And we're going to finish it up by just giving you some more fundamentals about the martial arts so you can understand. Okay, let's talk about the instructors, what their name are called at certain degrees of martial arts, Taekwondo. Okay, just a regular master, it would be like your first to your third degree. First to your third degree would be pretty much just a regular master, and they call him a Busabun. You know, that's what they call it in Korea. Okay, then you got your 4th to your 6th degree instructor. He's basically what you call assistant instructor, and they basically call him a Sobun. I just want to kind of give you a little feel of the Korean martial art, because that's what we learning and that's what we studying, okay? And then we got, and a lot of them say degrees. Some say Dan, which is Dan degrees. They all have different terminologies. Of course, I'm a 9th degree, which is a 9th Dan, which is the high in Taekwondo. Oh, excuse me. Then you got the 7th and the 8th Dan / degrees. And basically, that person is called Sayang, if I'm pronouncing it right. Sayang. Hell, I can spell it, but I can pronounce it. But it's Sayang, which is a master in Taekwondo. Okay. Then last but least, you got the 9th degree. And that's, as we said in Marine Corps, when you graduate boot camp, you reach victory. 9th Dan is your Grand Master. And that is called Sang Song, if that makes sense. I can spell it, but I can pronounce it. Saseong. Sang Song. Again, I'm not Korean, so pronounce the best way you can, because that's what I'm doing. And that's when you reach your 9th Dan. But, just kind of give you, some of the fundamentals of the Taekwondo that you're learning. And a lot of people always want to pretty much ask the question, and they want to say, well, what is like the excuse me, I got a truck getting ready to come in, so I was getting this paperwork ready. But anyway, let's go back to the different color belts. Now, to be honest with you, that's kind of tricky, because a person, now I'm going to be so real and 100 with this when I say this. I never ran my dojo just to make money. You didn't earn your belt, you didn't get it. So I didn't go through, I never did the stripe belts. I don't believe in that. They do exist at certain dojos. And I think that's to drag your students for a long period of time and to make money off of them. Because trust and believe me, belts come longer training. It's like initiation in a sense when you move to different levels of belt. I never did give my belts away. You didn't earn it, you did not get the belt. But for me, I only did the solid belts, which white, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, brown, red, black, the Now, that's traditional. That's traditional. And if you want to talk about belt colors, because that question was asked. And a lot of time when I come back with videos, because certain questions have been asked, certain people say certain different things, and I'm just teaching you guys the right way about Taekwondo, and that's giving you the knowledge / information first. Because believe it or not, let me tell you something again. Your first 3 belts, white, yellow, orange, is really nothing but knowledge. You shouldn't be in a dojo kicking, doing techniques or none of that, because you don't have the knowledge. Remember, white belt is the seed, planting the seed to grow. Remember that. Don't forget that, okay? And once you plant that seed to grow, what happened? You plant a seed. Yellow belt, the seed rises. So we call that sunrise. It rises. All it means is you're gaining knowledge, you're learning your skills, your techniques, for it's the mental, verbal part of it, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to go a little deep so you guys can understand true, real martial art, not someone just trying to make money, okay? And I'm giving it to you free, so it's costing me nothing to do this. It costs you nothing to listen. If you want to know the truth, the real deal about martial art, I'm training you right now for free, because I'm telling you, the knowledge is your power. That's the beginning of learning martial art. And when you reach orange belt is the mental and physical changes in the beginning of martial art, okay? When you hit the mat and start learning techniques, honestly, you need to be in your green belt. Because you jumping the gun. You jumping the gun, you're moving too fast, like they said. You riding the horse before putting the saddle on it. So I'm giving you the real deal in your martial arts, okay? And right now, we're at orange belt, okay? That's where we at right now, okay? Still the mental / physical changes of martial art, okay? So this is basically will be your part 3. Money, money, your Marine.